Let me ask you a question. How would you feel if you were going to make a sale on something, like you're selling, let's say, watches, and you go to the meeting and you find out with your business partner, whoever that may be, that the guy that you came to see to buy watches from you is not buying watches from you. Literally, he tells you that your company has folded and that you are not selling watches anymore. How would you feel? What would you do about that? Please put that in the comments below. What would you do? Let me tell you about two guys who have changed their lives dramatically about it. Welcome back to another movie review. Today I am reviewing the movie Internship with Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson. These two guys are watch salesmen. They know how to sell things very well to anybody because they are able to figure out what makes someone tick, literally. That, like, asking the guy that they're going to sell watches to, they kind of know him. Like, they know him already. That they'll ask about his daughter. They'll ask about the second daughter. They'll ask questions that get the guy, like, in a happy mood. That gets him like, oh yeah, he knows about me. They care. So I'm going to buy some watches from them. Well, lo and behold, they find out that their company that they're working for has folded, closed their doors, and the gentleman cannot buy watches at all. He's not touching them because they're not selling them anymore. And so, as it goes, you got Vince Vaughn, who is playing as William, or Billy as they call him. You got Owen Wilson, who plays as Nick. So what happens is, they try to figure out what they're going to do for a job. So Nick takes a job from his sister's boyfriend named Kevin, who is played by Will Ferrell. Nick hates the job completely, and along comes Billy, and Billy's like, you know what? I got a dream. I got a job for us that we can do. I got something that's much better that will create a future for us, a stable future. That's not just like you plan for the future and hoping that it will work, but you plan for the future and it will work. And that's what he wants, to have a stable job so that he doesn't have to worry about, is he going to lose the job later? Is he going to get fired? No, he'll have a stable job for a good long time. And the factor is, so Billy says, we are going to work for Google. And Nick's like, well, you're crapping me. This is not going to happen. How is this ever going to happen? And he's like, well, we got an interview in 1 hour for an internship that will possibly get us a job at Google. And all this, and Nick's like thinking, well, how am I supposed to do this? I need a job, yada, yada, yada. And so as it goes, he finally realizes that he's taking off his shirt, and he's like, you know what, Kevin, I'm done. And Kevin's like, well, if you're done and you won't be able to put this shirt back on because you won't be able to come back in. And he's like, that's fine. Fine as can be. So they go for their interview, and it is a complete disaster. They ask them a question. Now, if you are 2 nickels in a blender, how would you get out? And, you know, they ask all these different questions and everything and stuff like that. And, you know, in the end result, they get into the internship where they meet a bunch of people. They meet a complete a-hole man named Graham, who thinks he is British and knows everything and is the smart whiz of everything. But he is just a complete douche, as I'm going to say. And so they are put into teams, and they are part of Lyle's team, which is the runt of the litter, which are the people that are left over. And you got 3 other people with them who are amazing people, but you don't really realize that because you got Stuart, who is a complete douche. You got Yo-Yo, who always is raking himself over the coal by pulling an eyebrow out. Then you have Neha, Then you have Neha, who is, well, she's a bright young lady who more or less wants to do stuff with people. We'll just put it that way. And she's into cosplay, and she's just amazing, okay? And the factor is you got Nick and Billy, who are the boneheads of the group because they really don't know anything about virtually anything except selling things that they can do. So as it goes, they have all different tasks to do and challenges to try to win. And the people who win the most challenges and the tasks will be able to get a position at Google. So they all do different things, like playing Quidditch. They have to solve the bug in a code. They have to create an app. They have to do online sales. Well, not really online sales, but tech help. Online tech help with all different products like Google Wallet or Gmail and stuff like that. And they have to try to sell like, I guess a company, or try. I didn't really understand the end, but they're trying to get like someone to join, I guess, Google, like to pay monthly or something. I'm not exactly sure, but the factor is that in the end result, you find out that they lost. But the thing is, did they really lose? That you are going to have to find out to see if they really did or not. Now, the factor of this movie is that it is a funny, hilarious movie with Owen Wilson and Vince Vaughn and Will Ferrell in the background. It's an amazing movie. I mean, they work great together. They are awesome. They're funny. They're hilarious. They will crack you up to the point of, to be honest, you might pee yourself. It's just hilarious how it is. And I just love them. And so in the end result, the movie is worth buying. I'm telling you that because, well, as you already know, I bought it because I love it. I love it. It's a movie that I'm going to be watching for years and years and years. And I mean, it's just amazing. You will not regret it. So go check out the video now.